welcome again to another video from Witter's World, and I'm here to talk about many interesting topics, including our boy Christopher Taylor. Now, I'm sure you've seen the 400 meter that he ran, that 45.66. For someone that is just coming back on the scene, that was a beautiful performance after 2 years, right? But what caught my eyes was the first 200 meter that he did. His first 200 meter on that 400 meter was a very impressive run, and I would love to get the split for that, because I'm sure it was an amazing run, an amazing time. And so I would really like to get the split for that, because it was an amazing part of the race. In fact, I believe that was the best part of the race for me, because the way he started off around that bend, came around that bend so fast, and then down the backstretch, it was just a beautiful performance. And I believe that based on what I've observed, that Chris is in good shape to run a pretty good 200 meter time. You know, if he's supposed to run a 200 meter at the Racers Grand Prix, I think he's in a 19.9 shape. And if possible, if he could do those two events, the 2 and the 4, at the trials and make the team for both, that would be good enough for someone that's just coming back on the scene, and would be good enough for the sponsors to look his way. You know what I mean? Because Jamaica does not have a lot of 200 meter runners that are doing exceptionally well. And we are so lacking in the 400 meters also, because Antonio Watson, you know, we haven't seen any great performances from him from the time he won at the World Championships in 44.11. So we don't really have a lot of great 400 meter runners. And so if Christopher can just come and make the team, because I'm not looking for him to go and, you know, to say, oh, win a gold medal or whatnot. I just want him to make that Jamaican team, which, based on his performance, he will make the team. You know, and focus more on the 200 meter in the future. Maybe not this year, but next year and the years to come. I think he should go down to the 200 meter and possibly the 100 also, because in high school he ran at 10.11. At one point, he was the fastest Jamaican high school runner over the 100 meter distance, you know, and at that time he was specializing in the 2 and the 4. So Christopher Taylor is very talented, and I believe that the 2-year ban that he received was a blessing in disguise, because he was able to rest and work on his injuries and work on recovering, and, you know, to come back on the scene. So I believe it was a blessing in disguise. Now on to the great Shelly-Ann Fraser Price. I was watching an interview earlier today, I think, or yesterday, where Shelly-Ann Fraser said that this season is going to be one of her best season yet. So it looks as if Shelly-Ann Fraser has something special in store for us. So I'm going to let you guys watch that video.
Because I believe that this season will be one of my greatest seasons yet. And I'm grateful for all the, just the opportunities that I'll get to race and the competition. I'm looking forward to celebrating this year in fine style.
So it seems as if Shelly-Ann Fraser has something in store for us. Let us look out. Let us see, because if she's saying that this is one of her best season, then it means that, you know, there's something that's going on in training that we don't know about, that is probably something very special. Who to tell? What if she's in a 10-6 shape or a 10-5 shape? We don't know. But for her, because she's been a champion for years, and for her to say this is one of her best season, you know, let us see. Let us see what Shelly-Ann Fraser, you know, is going to bring, especially to the Jamaica trials coming up soon. So let us see what she have in store for us. All right. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to it as well.